Hey guys, it's me, Carson, and today I'm gonna review the Super Mario Bros. Movie and give it a pretty much objective review. Now, the Mario movie was released on May 28th, 1993, and it had a budget of $48 million. But after its release, the reviews and the box office showed that it wasn't very well received by literally anyone, and it has been called one of the worst movies ever made. But I don't really think it deserves to be called one of the worst movies ever made. But a lot of people complain about the story of this movie, which I don't really think the story is that bad. However, though, I don't really get why Luigi got a love interest instead of Mario. I mean, the entire point of the games is that Princess Peach gets kidnapped and Mario has to rescue her. So why is it Daisy? She's only even kidnapped in one game. Excuse me. And it's not even really a mainline Mario game. It's one of the handheld games. Another thing people often complain of is the special effects in this movie. A lot of people complain about the design of Bowser, Koopa, and the Goombas, but I personally think that Bowser has a pretty good design for the giant lizard creature he is in the games. But the Koopas and Goombas, on the other hand, I can't really argue with that. They're pretty bad, especially compared to Jurassic Park, which only released a little under a month later. But there's still some very good things about the movie. The story can be enjoyable if you don't think about the Princess Daisy thing, and near the end it's really good. I also like how they set themselves up for a sequel, which sadly never came. But this also did leave room open for the fan community of this movie to write sequels themselves. I even tried to write one because you can really fit tons of things into the universe because they didn't really do much in the movie. Another good thing about this movie is the acting. I think the acting and the characters are really good. Uh, every actor at least tries in this movie, and the brother bond between Mario and Luigi is really great too. Well, that's the review of the Super Mario movie. Is it perfect? Not by a long shot, but I mean, I really think people should start treating it like, you know, uh, I don't know. It's really just an experiment. It was a concept to see how a video game movie would pan out, and it really didn't work. But it's not the worst movie ever made by a long shot. And you also have to keep in mind that it was the first video game movie ever made. So they couldn't really do much with the story because, it's Mario. It just has a very basic story. But if I had to give it a score, it's at least like a 4 out of 10. Because the fact that it was the first video game movie ever made, I mean, that just a lot. They couldn't really, there wasn't anything to compare it to. It was uncomparable to anything. And also, the story of Mario games, there's not much of a story to even go off of. Like another game, like The Legends of Zelda has a way bigger story. You could probably work that into a movie. They never did make a movie, I don't think, about The Legend of Zelda, but I mean, they really should. The TV show was very well received. Everybody. Oh, I feel like I had to burp again. The memes that come out of the movie, the "excuse me, princess" meme. But I think that show has pretty good reviews, and also the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I don't know when that was made, but I know that show is really good. It's like a really good show. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to buy the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it's pretty cheap. It's like $3 on Amazon. If you want it on VHS, which, is obviously the best format ever made besides watching your movies on a vinyl record or a laser disc, it's $15 for the VHS. But, that's my review. Good 4 out of 10. I think this movie it's not the best thing ever, but I mean, it was an experiment to see how a video game movie would pan out. And it didn't really pan out that well. I'm also going to be doing a review of the Sonic movie this week, which is May 15th, 2020. It's not even May. It's April 15th, 2020. But at this time, it's the latest video game movie ever made. And it has pretty good reviews. All the audience has 92. The critics have like a bit lower, like a 52 or 60. But I mean, Ready Player One is an awesome movie, and it has that too. So I'm also gonna do a review of Inception and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this review and you would like me to do more reviews, just leave a comment down below, or Never mind, you probably can't because YouTube has disabled comments on all of our channel's videos, or most of them at least, because I didn't know about this till very recently, but they had all these weird comments, and they decided instead of letting creators know that they should turn off certain words from the comment section or disabling it themselves, they decided to disable comments on all videos containing children, and some videos that didn't even contain children got demonetized. Not demonetized, they got hit with a comment thing. We did too, so people can't leave comments anymore on some of them that show our faces when we were like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But we're a little bit older now. We're like 14, 15. I'm the oldest of all, Jabari and Andrew. But anyways, though, so you probably can't leave a comment, but leave a like if you want more reviews. I enjoyed making this. Most of this had a script, except for near the end, it didn't have a script. You can kind of tell, but this isn't scripted right here. But just leave a like if you like this, and I'll do more reviews because I enjoyed doing this review. So see you next time.